Welcome back everyone. We are back in Mechanica in our playthrough and we have some big news today. I haven't done much since the last video, but we had an update today, or late last night sometime. We have a couple new items in the game. We have, in storage and manufacturing, we have a vacuum and an incinerator. Let's build these real quick. We're going to need one more screw for that one. We're going to need two more screws for that one. Now, as you can see by the descriptions here, the vacuum sucks up nearby items, shoots them out the end. Storage box can mount to the side to pick it up. The incinerator destroys any items dropped into it. So if you have an overabundance of something, let's say like wheat seeds, we can get rid of those, because just for us right now, for just one person playing a map, this right here is plenty. Your food doesn't go down nearly enough. That'll probably be adjusted sometime, but so let's get these on the ground and play around with them for a minute and see what they do. Where is vacuum and incinerator? So the vacuum, okay, it's a side mount. Alright. So we can, now here's the first thing. Can it pick up through walls? So, okay, nothing there. So let's get that right there. And then let's throw a box down. Now it says it mounts. Well, I couldn't get it to mount, but alright, everything's off. Let's throw some of these on the ground. Oh, it took them. As you can see here, if I drop it over here, no, it doesn't have that far of a range. There we go. Alright, that's pretty cool. So, we know that. See, I'd like to know why that isn't snapping. Alright, so hey, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We can mess around with that. The incinerator, that thing's pretty big. So we'll bring it over here and we'll use it just like I said. We'll throw it. Thought we put that thing, oh, not in his way, right there. Gonna need some fuel. Turn it on. Let's grab some of this. And oh, shut that door. Here, come on through. Bye. Oh, gotta go all the way around. Turn those off, pick up our resources. Go ahead and get that closed back. Grab those. Alright, so we have an incinerator. Let's see. That's So I wonder if it's already right there. Ah, switch surface. Okay, there's a new. Alright, there's a new rotation. I just seen it on the right hand side of the screen. Switch surface. So you can do that, but ooh. Ha 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 ha. And if we come up here, now I wonder if I forgot which button it was to. There you go. No, that's not doing very well. Yeah, we're gonna have to play around with that some more. Not gonna bore you guys with me trying to figure out a good use for it. I'm sure there's plenty, and we'll have fun with that down the line. But this thing here, let's see, if we throw one out, again we need that. Beautiful. Working like a charm. Is that it? Just 2 steel ingots? Yeah, that's the input. So, probably have to use a buddy bot to drop it in, or crafting, store. Oh, conveyor. There we go. Yeah, use a conveyor belt. Push it right in. Now, another part of the update was they changed the spawn rate and pattern, so that as the days goes on, you get more and more. You know, but instead of, because it was set up to where you'd get a random number depending on the day, so now it's just a gradual. Like the first day you might get 1. Day 10 you might have 5 or so. You know, it just, I'm not sure how he has it set up yet, but the other thing that was updated was these, as you can tell. So what changed was that the furnace, so that's checking for fuel, the furnace, which is that light, this weight, it now takes longer than 1 second. If not doesn't take longer. It does take longer, but if the furnace gets turned off or runs out of fuel mid-production, it'll now cancel and fill up. It'll cancel, wrong one, the production and then drop your ore back. Let's just turn that on and get some of this picked up and cleaned up. I have another solution for that, and it's quite simple. So let's drop those 2. What we're going to do is we're going to tell it, instead of weight, we're going to tell it, we're going to get another event. We're going to, we need the furnace event, not that event, of on ingot produced. So we're gonna once this gets caught up. You seem to be out of batteries. I don't have any, but we got lots of lithium here. So now we're going to have it so that when we mine, we still count to turn it on. Hold on. Okay, took care of him, got this sorted out. It just waited for that to finish, and then on ingot produce, turn off. So now it'll do the same thing. You see here the second one will come out, it'll turn on, and now it'll just stay on until that comes out, and then we're done. Still need a battery for this guy. Woo! And he's off. We'll take that so he can get caught up. So I'm going to run around, fix all these, or these two, and I think this guy just needs a battery. So let's get a couple of those, You need a battery, you need a battery, you need a battery. Everyone gets a battery. Alright, that's up and running. Okay, these ran out of power before everything did that. And I could do that. If it runs out of power, turn off these. And then when I turn on the switch, yeah, we're going to do that. Let me settle this up, get it fixed, and I'll give you a quick rundown. Be right back, guys. Okay, I think I got this figured out. So we got those running. They got their ores. They're going to drop. Instead of doing on ingot produced, I went with that didn't work. Oh, that's because they're not on. But instead of doing on ingot produced, I told it wrong one. 3.5 seconds. That's the time it takes for it to make the ingot. I think I got those backwards. So what I did for the bots, we're going to check it here as I explain it. When an item's added, we're going to turn on the bots. When that's done, we're going to check, is the amount of stored items greater than 0? In this case it is, so that'll run true. So that's what I forgot right there. We want to run that back and keep checking. Because as long as it stays greater than 0, it should keep running. As soon as that becomes 0, it'll turn off. And that's what happened with the first time when it happened. There's my two bots. So they should. What's going on? So let's check it here. Has power is false. So that just affects the screen. So that should be running. I'll turn you on. Turn you on. So why is that turning off? Is that A greater than B? Oh, I see. I want that to be 0. Alright, so A is your amount of stored items. So now A is greater than B. So 8 is more than 0. So that'll turn everything on. There we go. So now they'll keep running back and forth and into each other as long as there's something in this box. As soon as that becomes empty, they shut down to conserve their batteries until something is put back in. There we go. Okay. Thunk. Idiots. We're going to take, see, as soon as that's empty, see, you have an ingot. What are you doing? We're going to drop it. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to change this just a little bit and tell them, see, what do you, oh, you're waiting 5. No, now we don't want the wait. Let's get rid of the wait and just say keep going. Same with you. No wait, just keep going. So what we probably should do, because that's going through every second, that's checking. So what we need to do is say, how can we do this? BuddyBot. Could just add in their programs into the storage box. It's just the 2. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go here. If true, pick up from storage box. And place, nope, not drop off point. We learned that the last time. And we're going to need it for the other BuddyBot too. Pick up from storage box and place item. So we're going to execute. Well, let's hold off on those 2. And then from there, we're going to say after that, check it again. That way it waits until it deposits before it'll check. And then, you know, when it's at the other box, it'll check and say, is there more to pick up? If there is, it comes back. It'll rerun this part. If not, then it'll just turn them off and wait for the new event to trigger to turn them back on. Oh, we might need another bot. Looks like they're not keeping up. So let's set these real quick. I'm going to delete. No, I can't do that. So pick up. Come on. Why are you doing that? Let's get rid of all this. See, it's automatically selecting that storage box. There we go, that one's letting me. That one worked. Let's get rid of that link. Nope. BuddyBot. Pickup item, we got those. And we went BuddyBot, place item into storage box. Let me relog real quick, because that's, see how it's still selected even though I don't have my tool. Yeah, let me relog. Be right back. Okay, I think I got her figured out. I did go back and, just kind of a quick side note, I did go back and change this to, wrong one, on ingot produced, because they were starting to get backed up in here. So it's got to be somewhere between 3.5 and 4 seconds, but I just figure as soon as it produces one, turn off and we're good. I got this bot running, and I'm going to show you how I set him up. Instead of the problem, I think I got to report this, but whenever you were trying to program the BuddyBot to pick up from a storage box and you click to set, it uses the same command as it is to open and close the program menu. So that's got to be automatically setting it to that box. But what I did, I took it off the box, put it on the bot, and what we did, so this is just for the screen, ignore that. We're not going to need those, but I leave them on there for if I have to just turn them off. So we're going to start with the storage box. And we're going to say, we're not going to use the event on item insert. We're going to see how much is stored. And then we're going to need a comparison greater than. So just like we were setting up, is there, how many's in there? Is it more than 0? And then we're going to say, we're going to need a branch. We are going to need a weight back here. So we're just going to, is that true? Is A more than B? If it's true, we're going to turn the bot on. And then we're going to pick up from storage box and place into storage box. So we're going to pick up from that one. And then we're going to place it in that one. Now I also did want to add in, which I added to him, a go to marker. Excuse me. Because that way they won't run into each other. So, place item. So if A is more, we're going to turn it on, and then we're going to pick up from the storage box, take the path by the marker, and place it in that storage box. If it's not, where's our, we're going to use the turn off here. We'll get rid of that because I got one there. If it's not, turn it off, and then for both accounts, wait 1 second, and then check it again. Now, in order to start this, just go in here, boom, run. He needs batteries. But right now there's nothing in it. Perfect timing. Oh, we got it turned off. We got batteries, everything's good. And if you guys didn't know, these conveyor belts, you can get them to go the other way. when you have this, tell it run in reverse, execute. See, now it's going backwards. There you go, they both fire up, ingots come out, they both turn off. So, that simple. It still uses a little bit more. Now you see they both turn on. Something's wrong over there. He'll come over and grab one. And by the time he gets over there, he turned off. He fell down. Those just produced another. It went in. He turned on, and here he comes. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and make sure. What is that? Oh, hat. I'm losing health because I need to eat and drink. What's the matter? You need power. I need batteries. Let's get some water in first. So I'm going to set him up the same way. That guy over there. We're almost done with that lithium patch. One more. Yeah, we've been getting a lot less robots than before. We got copper wires. Yeah, he just died. Batteries. Let's make them all. Throw another one in there. Throw a couple in there. Throw a couple in you. This other one might be close to dead too. Oh, you're good. Put one more in you. I did find out in my other playthrough series, or in my original game when I was playing around, the bots can go through your doors. The buddy bots, they'll go through your doors. The regular bots can't. Oh, whoops. Wasting batteries over here. Yeah. But the buddy bots, they can go through your doors. So whenever I get the wall finished, I'll just set a door back there for them to... I mean, see, now we're only getting one. That's all I've been getting the whole time I've been playing. And he'll come through here and bloop. I'll jump down. How? That hit me a little bit. Come on, no batteries? Alright. Stood a little too close to there. So yeah, we got 14 water, lots of lithium. Got some lithium ore. We'll bring it over here and smelt it up. For that one to finish, turn it off. Let's give him a battery. And turn on. Oh, I don't have any batteries. Let's make another. We need lithium ingots. Just happen to have a couple here. But no, that's empty. So yeah, I'll have to program this guy too. Let's turn you off. Turn you off. How much is left? 64. Because we have 61. So that's 61 batteries. Another 50 copper there. Whoops. Not like we won't use that, but another 36 copper there. Lots of steel. But that's going to do it for this video. I kind of wanted to run through the updates for you guys and show you what's new and show you how we're going to fix everything. Ow. with the latest updates, patches. There were a couple other minor bug fixes, but not really noteworthy. A couple performance things and little bugs and glitches that got fixed. So let me know what you guys think and how we should proceed next. We're just going to keep playing around with it and see how things go. And thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a good one.